Yeah, welcome to In-Depth Analysis. A few days ago, Pastor Dr. Abel Damina came out to say heaven does not exist. Do you believe him? Do I believe him? If you ask me, I'll tell you I concur with him. You see, we as humans, we are always obsessed about the unknown. We were being told or we're being taught or we believe the life we live is transient, that there is life after death. There is another place after our stay on earth. And at the core of all this problem is this subjective interpretation of faith, the subjective interpretation of the Bible, the subjective interpretation of Christianity, the teachings of Christ. Because it now seems to look like the teachings of Christianity, it's becoming some sort of rigorous kind of literature where everybody comes in and gives it his or her own meaning. Now let's dissect what Abel Damina said, that heaven does not exist. The truth is, like I've always said, Christianity is a form of control. Most people take advantage of this control for their personal gains, earthly gains for that matter. And that's why most religious bodies, they tell their parishioners, their congregations, you need to be born again. You need to be reborn. You need to go back to childhood. So they could tell you stories like heaven and earth, so that you'll be scared about that place called hell. And for the fact you're scared, that makes you fall in line the way I want you to fall in line. Nobody has been to hell and back. Nobody has been to heaven and back. Some say heaven is up there, some say hell is down there. But one thing I know for sure is the life we live, there are angels, great, beautiful, nice, heavenly angels amongst us. And there are devils from the pit of hell. Lucifer, angels of Lucifer amongst us. Bad spirits no dey kill person. Now bad person dey kill person. In that sense, what does that tell you? It tells you we're living our life in a place where it's up to you to make a heaven out of it or to make a hell out of it. That's just it, man. It's up to all of us to make, because God has given us the ability, the knowledge, the wisdom. God has given us all the tools we need to survive as human beings. I keep telling everybody, man, I go to church every Sunday just to thank God for the gift of life. I don't go to church every Sunday to ask God to give me a wife, to give me money, to give me cars, to give me property, access. No. Gift of life. Thank you for the gift of life. Because he has given us everything. I think the only thing we can do as human beings is to raise the dead. And these days, pastors now, they claim, say that they raise dead and they raise the dead. So if the pastors could raise the dead, that means, man, we are good to go as human beings. You see, the pastors, them no one die. The fact that they no one die, then no one go heaven. And they come out to tell you to sacrifice everything you've got because God has designed a special place for you. Man, oops. I didn't say you should believe, or I didn't say you shouldn't believe. If there's a special place for you, then you're free to give up all your possessions, all your everything you've acquired, and wait till that time comes. It's all up to us to choose if we want to live our heaven on earth or to live our hell on earth. Everything, it's in our hands. because we've been given the ability, the knowledge, the wisdom. We've been given all the tools to go about it. Not allow anybody come whitewash you, come tell you, say, man, make you suffer here, say enjoyment the another place. Him don't go test that enjoyment some other place. Has he gone there before? Has he seen there before? Man, make we not allow person come wash us. Man, we should work hard, make our money legitly, and enjoy our heaven on earth with our families. That's just the truth. I know I'm not trying to tell you to believe in what I believe in. No. But what I believe in is where we stay. You could make it a heaven for yourself, or you could make it a hell for yourself. It's just for you to choose which one you want to make out of your stay on earth. At least the one way you see now. Before you go to hope for the one way you never see. In as much as your goal, your spiritual goal is heaven, you living your heaven on earth, that doesn't mean you should live a life that would hinder your process in going to that heavenly mansion which has been designed for you in the heavenly realms. But for now, my advice is, my brother, live your heaven on earth. But why is it that when it comes to somebody buying, nobody wants to buy? Nobody wants to buy. Even those preaching heaven for you don't want to buy. Because they would have led by example. Why can't they lead us by example? Let them lead us by example that, man, I want to go now. Let me go and join my Father in heaven. And they buy and they go join their Father in heaven. But nobody. Man, have a rethink, man. Please. I love you guys. That's why I'm doing this.